Hello class 10 students. Today we are going to start a new chapter that is named as acids, bases and salts. Basically whatever compounds, whatever substances we find all around in our daily life, they can be categorized into different types on the basis of their chemical properties. Now out of these, there are a few which exhibit a similarity in the behavior. So this similarity in the behavior only is the basis to classify them in a particular group. Now here we will be classifying certain substances which can be defined as acids, bases or salts on the basis of some specific properties exhibited by them. So here first of all we are going to start acids. What is an acid? For example, if you see certain things like lemon, oranges, grapes or vinegar, how do you find a similarity in all of them? Very right. First of all, they are all sour to taste. सारी के सारे taste में खट्टे होते हैं. So there is one thing, this one property which groups them together, although they may appear different. Second thing, अगर इनमें से कोई भी चीज किसी सरफेस पे गिर जाए तो इट डेफिनेटली लीव्स अ स्पॉट ऑन दैट. सो दिस नेचर ऑफ लीविंग अ स्पॉट ऑन द सरफेस वाज कॉल्ड corrosive nature. So what we can say, all these things are corrosive in nature. They leave a spot on the surface. What is the other similarity? If you put some lemon juice in the water, you must have seen in scientific exhibitions, lemon juice से बैटरी बना देते हैं या vinegar से वो सेल बना देते हैं. They can conduct electricity through it by putting some wire and completing the circuit. So same goes with other citrus fruits also. So that is why they can conduct electricity. But when there is an aqua solution मतलब जब उनको पानी में dissolve कर दिया जाता है. So whenever these juices, these liquids are dissolved in water, they can conduct electricity. This is another experiment which we have already observed. Next thing is they neutralize basic solution. अब यहाँ पर basic solution क्या है? Bases का सबसे अच्छा example soaps होता है जो हम लोग daily life में use करते हैं. They are basically bases in chemical terms. तो सोप्स को रिमूव करने के लिए लेमन को रिमूव करने के लिए सोप्स, ये आपने देखा होगा कि दे जस्ट कैंसल आउट द इफेक्ट ऑफ वन अनदर. सो इन डिटेल वी विल स्टडी इट लेटर ऑन. राइट नाउ वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू take it as one more property of acids, that is they neutralize basic solution. Then there was one chemical test, maybe a few of you have seen it in the lab in junior classes, that all the acids turn blue litmus to red. Rather हम लोग उसका opposite भी कह सकते हैं कि जो substances blue litmus को red में turn कर देते हैं उन सब को हम acidic substances कहते हैं. So that was one thing which we have studied on the basis of our daily life experiences. लेकिन कुछ साइंटिस्ट ने इन एसिड्स के बारे में और जानने की कोशिश की. तो उसमें से सबसे पहले एक साइंटिस्ट था जिसका नाम था लीबिग. उसने बताया कि सारे एसिड्स में हाइड्रोजन होता है और उसको अगर हम मेटल से रिएक्शन कराएं तो हाइड्रोजन गैस लिबरेट आउट होती है. एसिड्स हैव हाइड्रोजन एटम्स which can be replaced by metals to form salts and liberate hydrogen gas. Now this he does not say it just like that. ऐसे ही नहीं बोल दिया उसने. He carried out some experiments like मैग्नीशियम मेटल को जब HCl के साथ में रिएक्शन कराया, he found that it is liberating hydrogen gas. Same way sulfuric acid was taken, it was treated with zinc metal, then also hydrogen was liberated. Acetic acid, when it was treated with sodium metal, even then we could see hydrogen gas liberating out. अब हाइड्रोजन का लिबरेशन आप जूनियर क्लासेस में पढ़ चुके हैं कि इट कैन कम आउट इन फॉर्म ऑफ स्मॉल बबल्स एंड इट बर्न्स विद अ ब्लू फ्लेम. तो हम लोग हाइड्रोजन गैस को इजीली आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते थे. तो वन थिंग हैज बीन डन कि ऑल द एसिड्स हैव हाइड्रोजन इन देम. उसके बाद क्या हुआ, कुछ कॉमन एसिड्स के फॉर्मूले डिराइव किए गए कि एसिडिक सब्सटेंस पता चला, सम सब्सटेंस वाज प्रूव टू बी एसिडिक, उसका केमिकल फॉर्मूला नहीं पता था. then their chemical formulas were derived. So when we come to know these chemical formulas, one similarity was observed कि all these acids have hydrogen atom in them. So now again it was proved that acid is anything which contains hydrogen in them. But that was not sufficient, क्योंकि बहुत सारे ऐसे सब्सटेंसेस भी थे जिसमें हाइड्रोजन था लेकिन वो एसिडिक बिहेवियर शो नहीं करते थे. तो अब आर्हीनियस ने उसके बाद एक और नया साइंटिस्ट था, उसने बताया कि जो भी सब्सटेंस पानी में डिसॉल्व करके हाइड्रोनियम आयन प्रोड्यूस करते हैं. व्हाट इज हाइड्रोनियम आयन? केमिकल बॉन्डिंग में आपने पढ़ा था, जब वाटर मॉलिक्यूल एक प्रोटॉन को अपना लोन पेयर डोनेट करता है तब हाइड्रोनियम आयन बनता है. So HCl, if it is dissolved in water, it produces H3O plus and Cl minus. H3O plus is hydronium ion only. Same goes with sulfuric acid also. H3O plus and SO4 2 minus, that was produced. So how is this formation taking place? Here what happens, पहले जो HCl होता है, whatever is polar compound, it dissociates into two parts. One is H plus and Cl minus. Then this H plus reacts with water. इसीलिए हमने aqueous solution लिया है कि जब तक aqueous solution नहीं होगा तब तक हाइड्रोनियम आयन प्रोड्यूस नहीं होगा. So this is H2O reacts with H plus from acid and forms hydronium ion. Next we have to study how we can classify the acids. Now this classification is quite difficult. तो हम लोग अलग अलग properties को base बनाकर acids को classify करते हैं. First basis is source of origin. How is an acid produced? From where it has been derived? So this was dividing acids, all the acids into two parts. One was inorganic or mineral acid, another was organic acid. अब ये term organic आपके लिए थोड़ा सा नया है. Actually आपने बायो में term organ पढ़ा है. Organ is anything which is living. So any living organism has an organ. So this we can relate now कि whatever is obtained from an organ, that will be called organic acid. तो आपने vinegar सुना होगा. vinegar generally गन्ने से या sugar से बनता है, or it may be obtained from certain fruits as well. Now if you have heard of citric acid, it is obtained from lemon or oranges. Or there is oxalic acid which is generally found in tomatoes. On the other hand, जो minerals earth crust में मिलते हैं and those minerals are responsible for formation of certain acids, they are called as inorganic or mineral acids. So here HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, you know the names. They are obtained from minerals, so they are called inorganic or mineral acids. But if an acid is obtained from a living organism, it is called an organic acid. So this is one classification. Now second was on the basis of strength. Now what is strength? अभी आप पढ़ चुके हैं कि acids produce hydronium ion. More the number of hydronium ion produced, more will be the strength of acid. So that is the definition of strength. तो strong acid कौन सा हुआ? जो डिसोसिएट हो जाता है पूरा, और बिकॉज डिसोसिएट हो जाता है तो H प्लस बनाएगा, H प्लस वाटर से रिएक्शन करके हाइड्रोनियम आयन बनाएगा, और अगर इसका नंबर बहुत ज़्यादा है तो हम इसको कह देंगे स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे आपने पढ़ा है सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड और हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड, मे बी हैव सीन इन लैब ऑल्सो समटाइम्स. These acids are very harmful to handle. Yeah, if they fall on something, they cause bigger loss. So these are called as strong acids, which need to be handled very carefully. Weak acids क्या होते हैं? Now weak acids which will dissociate less. अब यहाँ पर एक हमने limitation बना दी है कि जितने acid 30% से कम dissociate होते हैं, dissociate less than 30%. So because they are dissociating less hydrogen ions and less hydronium ions as well, so they will be called as weak acids. अब इनका एग्जाम्पल एसिटिक एसिड आपको पता है हम लोग खाने में यूज़ करते हैं, तो it means कि it is not that harmful या that strong. Same way hydrogen cyanide is there, oxalic acid can be said, or on the other hand we can say most of the organic acids, they are falling into the category of weak acid. So that was one classification on the basis of strength. You can read more examples from your book and list it out, because that is commonly asked कि कौन सा acid strong है, कौन सा weak है. So that we need to understand. Now next is on the basis of basicity. Basicity, अभी आपने थोड़ी देर पहले पढ़ा था कि acids react with bases और acids react with metals, और metal के oxides basic होते हैं. This we have studied in periodic table. So on that basis we can relate कि whatever hydrogen can be replaced by metal, that is giving place to a base. So this number of hydrogen ions is called the basicity, which can be dissociated or which can be replaced. दोनों चीजें हैं, एक अलग अलग प्रोसेस है. One is which can be dissociated, another one is which can be displaced by metal. तो जो dissociate होगा उसी की जगह पर metal आएगा. So on this basis we have classified acids into basically 4 categories. Monobasic, जिसमें सिर्फ one replaceable hydrogen is there. Dibasic, it is having 2 replaceable hydrogens. Tribasic, and then tetrabasic. So here I have given you only a few examples, but you have to gather more information about it, and the basicity term that has to be classified on the basis of structure. Here whatever I have done, there is no changes. Whatever be the number of hydrogen in the formula, all are ionizable. जैसे CH3COOH में 3 हाइड्रोजन कार्बन के साथ में जुड़े हैं और 1 हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन के साथ में जुड़ा है. तो यहाँ पर आपको एक वेरिएशन दिखेगा कि हाइड्रोजन जो ऑक्सीजन के बाद लिखा जाएगा खाली वो रिप्लेसेबल है. From the formula you can make out there are 4 hydrogens, but out of which only 1 is replaceable. So this acid falls in the category of monobasic acid. So this is another criteria of classification. Number of replaceable hydrogen ions is called the basicity, and whatever be number of hydrogen ions displaceable, that is the basis of classification. Next one is on the basis of concentration. यहाँ पर कई बार concentration को हम लोग strength के साथ में confuse कर लेते हैं. Strength is something कि एक मोल से कितना dissociation हो रहा है. Concentration में there is percentage of acid in aqueous solution, कि आपने कितना पानी लिया है और उसमें कितना acid मिलाया है. If you have taken lesser amount of water and added more amount, greater amount of acid into water, the acid is called concentrated acid. तो यहाँ पर आपको dissociation से connect नहीं करना है. यहाँ पर आपको सिर्फ amount से connect करना है कि पानी और acid में से किसका amount ज़्यादा है, which one is more in the content, more in the amount or mass. So one which is having higher amount of acid, that will be called concentrated acid, or one which is having lesser amount of acid, that is called a diluted acid. Suppose HCl, it was a strong acid, but if you have taken 90% HCl and 10% water, it is called concentrated. But if you have reduced the amount of hydrochloric acid, only 10% and 90% water is there, in that case it will be called a diluted acid.